This claim says that line 1, which goes from 4, 4 to 8, negative 3, is equal to, in distance, line 2, which goes from negative 4, 1 to 2, 9. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the distance of line 1, and I'll let 4 be x1, and I'll let 4 be y1, and then I'll let 8 be x2, and negative 3 be y2. I'm going to plug these points into the distance formula, which is x2 minus x1, so that is 8 minus 4 squared, plus y2 minus y1, which is negative 3 minus 4 squared. Now I am simplifying what is inside the parentheses, so that distance would be equal to 8 minus 4 is 4 squared, plus negative 3 minus 4 would become negative 7 squared. Now I am simplifying the exponents. So distance is equal to 4 squared is 16, plus negative 7 squared, which is 49. Now I'm going to simplify inside the radical and add 16 to 49. When I do that, I get that distance is equal to the square root of 65. And I'm going to use a calculator to find that the square root of 65 is equal to about 8.06. So my distance for line 1 is 8.06. I'm going to repeat that method with line 2. So I'll let negative 4 be x1, and I'll let 1 be y1. I'll let 2 become x2, and I'll let 9 be y2. So now when I plug that into the distance formula, I would do the square root of x2 minus x1, which is 2 minus negative 4, the whole thing squared, plus y2 minus y1, which would be 9 minus 1, this whole thing squared. When I simplify inside the parentheses, I get that the distance is equal to square root of 2 minus negative 4 is the same thing as 2 plus negative 4. And 2 plus 4, 2 minus negative 4 is the same thing as 2 plus 4. That's what I meant. And 2 plus 4 is 6. So I'm doing 6 squared plus 9 minus 1 is just 8 squared. Next, I will simplify these exponents so that distance is equal to 6 squared is 36, 8 squared is 64. Now I'm going to add 36 plus 64. And I always like to double check that in a calculator, but it is equal to 100. When I take the square root of 100, I get a positive 10. So my distance of line 2 is positive 10. This tells me that the claim is false because line 2 is longer than line 1, so they cannot be equal. And that's my final answer, and I proved it true because I showed my work here and I showed my work here, and now we are done.